Hey everybody, I'm Hob.
I'm Jamie.
And you're watching Dutch and Dragons. And this week is our very first episode of the
12 Weeks of Adventure.
Which is our lead up to the holiday season, as it were.
It's holiday season. Sorry.
And as is the tradition for the holidays, Jamie's gonna sing.
I kind of volunteered. Alright,
It's all her fault.
Why is it my fault?
It just sounded like the thing to say.
I am the bard, but still. On the first day of the adventure, my DM gave to me a druid trying to talk to the trees.
And on that note...
It was a very bad note. I am sorry. Singing with the cold, guys.
So, anyhow, this week, the first week, we are going to talk about the Druid character class.
Yes, we are.
And without further ado, question from the box.
Question from the box. Question. Ooh, what shall it be? What shall it be? Alright. What is your favorite race that go with the Druid class?
A lot of people probably lean towards Elf, which is not a terrible way to go.
Right.
If you're going into the extended, I can't remember what they're called.
Tabaxis?
No. Oh man, I can't remember what they're called. They're great though.
Oh my gosh. The big dudes?
Furbolgs.
Furbolgs.
I remembered. My brain. It got there.
You got it.
Anyhow, Furbolgs. They're actually that race class combination is almost perfectly suited. So
I like halflings.
Halflings are good.
I like halfling
hobbitses.
Hobbitses. I like hobbitses. They sneaky.
Are we allowed to say that? Is that copyrighted? If that's copyrighted, we're not stealing it. I swear.
I might.
Anyhow.
Next question. What is your favorite magic item to give to your druids or to get as a druid? Staff of Spiders.
Staff of Spiders is
Staff
pretty
of
hilarious.
Spiders. I love the Staff of Spiders.
The Staff of Spiders is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I actually, I don't know if I have a favorite magic item.
For the druid?
Yeah, for the druid. Probably Boots of Long Striding or something like that. Or
I could see that as being
or the
really
Cloak
useful.
of Elven Kind.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know if that exists in 5e anymore.
Like the
I haven't tried looking
like the
for
Cloak
it.
of Many Things. Oh, now we're gonna. Poor guy. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get into his car.
He'll figure it out. Anyhow, yeah, the Cloak of Elven Kind, which allows you to basically just blend in with the woods and shit.
Yeah. Are you sure? We could just pull out just a little bit.
Yeah, he's in.
That's
He's
how
skinny.
Grandma died. Oh my God! I just said that.
Yeah, you just said that.
Oops. Sorry, Internet land.
Yeah. All right. So next question.
This is no longer child friendly.
I don't think it was never child friendly.
No, was it? Next question. What is the druid's most useful ability or spell?
Man,
I don't know if it's the
what
most
terms
useful.
of what term do we mean useful in?
I don't know. I don't think it's useful, but I sure do like Wild Shape.
Wild Shape is
Wild Shape.
Wild Shape is fun. Because who doesn't want to turn into a brown bear and eat your face off?
No. I don't know nobody that I know of.
I have a love-hate relationship with it. I hate it because it causes me no end of trouble as a dungeon master. But the circle of, or the Hearth of Moon and Shadows or whatever it is from
yeah.
Which is basically it's a campfire spell that functions as a deterrent to the random nighttime encounter in its entirety. So that adds no end of frustration to me, but as utility goes, it's extremely useful to a traveling party.
That is true. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if I am. What are the biggest misconceptions of druids? I think that the biggest one that I run into is that people believe that because they're playing a druid, they need to be pacifists, like a pacifist. And I don't know why that's out there, but I run into that a lot.
I think it's from the sort of image that is conjured up is like you said, the tree hugger, the pacifist, the animal lover who wouldn't hurt a fly kind of thing. But the reality is that nature is a violent place, and druids are protectors and keepers of nature. So it stands to reason that a druid could be not peaceful.
I agree.
But
I run into that a lot. People are like, well, I'm playing a druid, I shouldn't attack it. And I'm like, it's trying to hurt the cute little kitten, you should definitely attack it.
Yeah, well, and we had one player, and she wanted to have a conversation about what was wrong with every single animal they encountered as a potential combat encounter, because that's all she wanted to do. Well, why is it angry? Animals don't behave this way. Of course, she's a dog trainer.
She's an animal behavioralist. It's a totally different animal when you play with an animal behavioralist.
Yeah, completely and totally different set of problems altogether. But
so funny.
A lot of fun because, and she actually quite frequently allowed them to avoid certain encounters in a negative way.
Yeah.
In some cases, it didn't work out to her advantage.
And there were a lot of times where I think that it's not necessarily a bad thing if someone wants to play a pacifist druid. That kind of gameplay, especially if you introduce someone who is a little more pacifistic into a group of murder hobos, can sometimes help.
That does create entertaining problems.
And it does create a certain amount of hilarity.
Very
Just
true.
Saying.
But yeah, so there's no requirement that a druid...
I'm trying to spill my tea.
...be a pacifist, or be a tree hugger, or any other...
Or be anything.
Man, my brain has left the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you catching my cold?
No.
Better not be.
No. As I sniffle. Anyhow, next question.
I'm not catching cold. I don't want to fake that too much. I'll start coughing for real. What do we like most about the druid? Ooh, they're a great utility class.
They are a great utility class. I really like the versatility.
Yeah, they can because stick their fingers into everything.
Yes, they can sort of dabble in a few different areas depending on what type of druid circle you select. Yeah, they're a great utility character.
Okay, next question.
All right.
What are some contemporary or classic examples of druids? And we're not talking about Avatar.
No, that is not. No. Aquaman is a druid.
Yeah.
Let the coughing begin.
Not dead yet.
That's good.
I might be soon.
Do you feel better? Would you like to go for walkies?
I like to go for a walk now. I'm not dead.
Anyhow, Aquaman is a fantastic contemporary example of a druid. Classic example?
I think it just means...
Well, no, I mean, is there a classic example of a druid? Actually, yes. Strangely enough, and it's going to be really weird, Robinson Crusoe.
Okay, defend.
All right, so hear me out on this. So, this guy, right, whole family, stranded on an island, literally builds a luxurious life for them amongst nature, and they live in harmony with it. Druid.
Yeah, but by
defended.
By that logic, we could totally say that
Grizzly Adams.
Gilligan is a druid.
No, Gilligan was a klutz and probably a rogue, or maybe a bard. But Grizzly Adams, classic example of a druid. Dude lived with a bear, had a great big bushy beard.
The great big bushy beard. Yeah.
So there you go. Okay. But I still defend the Robinson Crusoe thing. Anybody could potentially be a druid if they're living in harmony with nature. He lived in harmony with nature.
Fair enough.
All right. Defended, see?
Defended. Obviously, one that comes to mind for most recent, Radagast from The Hobbit.
Very much so.
Wizard and Druid. Okay, ready? Next question. What is your favorite subclass of Druid?
So my favorite subclass, which would be the different circles, my favorite is Circle of the Moon. And that mostly because I really like the tanky style Druid, and when you take Circle of the Moon, you get some wild shape abilities that let you be a tanky Druid. Did I steal yours?
No, I'm trying to decide if Circle of the Moon is my favorite. I think it might be. I don't know. I don't know if I've played... I like Druids. I've played a couple of Druids, but I haven't played... the last Druid that I played was my Bongo Druid.
Oh.
And I think Bongos was Circle of the Moon.
Yeah, I think that... Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's been a while since
Bongo
I picked up a Druid.
Weird references from our gaming life. Bongo Druid.
But she played the bongos. I mean, I had watched too much Big Bang Theory. Let's just put it that.
Yeah.
Next question. What is a good combo for dual classing if you were to choose to dual class a Druid?
I think if you were in a dual class a Druid, if you wanted to get the most tankiness out of being a Druid, you do Fighter and Circle of the Moon Druid.
I feel like
3 levels of Fighter.
Because the Druids are so versatile. I mean, that's really just how you want to play your Druid.
Yeah, it really is. It's just a matter of how you want to play your Druid.
If you're going to be a more sneak about Druid, you're going to want to get a couple of Rogue levels maybe, or a couple of Monk levels.
Yeah, it'll really just depend on how... on what circle of Druid you're playing. Now, if you're talking straight up complementary, you could do a Circle of Land Druid with a Fighter or a Barbarian.
Oh, that would be good.
Would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. There you go. Weird combos.
I like that. That's a good. That's an interesting idea. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we just did that one. That's what is your favorite subclass? I picked up the same question. Go, Jamie, go. All right. What is a good combo for dual class? Wait, are we out of questions?
We may be out of questions.
What is your favorite subclass? What is your favorite?
Oh, wait. Did we do the magic item one? We did do the magic item one.
Did they do the magic
Holy crap,
item one?
we ran out of questions.
Oh, my goodness.
We need more questions for this.
Right. Okay, let me think if I can think of another good question. Because, we're only at 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, I mean, we could just go final thoughts on the Druid. Where's I go?
What are your final thoughts on the Druid?
Oh, me? Okay, I like them.
Especially when they try to talk to trees.
Okay, so we had a player that was always asking for information from the trees. Of course, trees aren't great conversationalists, but I did like that. I thought that was kind of fun.
And I don't remember what it was that caused her to think that she could perpetually talk to the tree. She thought it was like a regular Druid power.
There was
I think it's from the
nature.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Well, she always said she wanted to use her Druid craft, which is a cantrip that the Druids can use, but it's more like prestidigitation. It allows you to create effects. It doesn't allow you to talk to the plants and trees. Whereas casting the spell, speak with plants and trees, will do that. But that was never what she was doing because she didn't have that spell. So anyhow, she's perpetually trying to use her Druid craft to talk to the trees.
I like Druid craft though. I feel like Druid craft is just not appreciated enough.
Well, it's prestidigitation, much like prestidigitation
isn't loved enough.
And thaumaturgy. It's true. Prestidigitation can be a really, really handy spell, along with thaumaturgy.
You know what it is?
Crap.
You know what it is? 5e ruined prestidigitation because everybody has freaking magic. So when you show up and go, look at my dancing lights, everybody around you is like,
oh yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, that's cool. I can do that too. Shop owner, I can do that. Kid on the street, look, I do it too. Yeah, no.
And now we've gotten off on a different tangent. So that's all we have on the Druids. Next week is...
I think it's Wizard.
Is it Wizard?
I think it's the Wizard.
All right. Well, next week it may or may not be Wizard.
We might. We don't know.
Thank you for joining us. If you enjoy what we do or watching our channel, please click the like and subscribe button and click the little bell so that you get notifications when we post new videos.
I'm going to sing it to you again.
If you have questions, comments, thoughts, anything that you'd like to add to the conversation, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for joining us.
Have fun storming the castle.